so long it's like alchemy.
Wizards and Oracle, and if you've noticed, Clay's got a real itchy trigger finger, man. He likes to get one off like in the first 10 seconds of a game, and it's usually in. So then Steph gets involved off the curl. You can't switch, it's too quick. Wall and Beal always get up for this matchup because, you know, they think of themselves as, you know, quote-unquote the best backcourt in the league. We all know it's just a facade, but you see the and one from Wall, and then Zaza tells Gortat there can only be one. Strips him of the ball. And, man, you know when the chef's at home in the kitchen, he can cook with his eyes closed, spinning Gortat around, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. He just had it working all, and he was just feeling nice. He had that bounce in his step, playing with these bigs, fakes the floater, Draymond gets the lay-in. He was dancing around all night, and it's good to see him rise to the challenge. John Wall's kind of got the better of him in the past, and I like seeing Zaza take that mid-range jumper as he's struggled of late. But everybody had some moments here in this game, some breakouts. Bradley Beal, very sneaky. He did go back at Steph, had 20 points, and he's a sneaky athlete. Go Gadget Arms, S-Dot had his biggest game in months, and that was really probably the biggest story of this game. And then McGee hit this last game, this fadeaway, but I'm still in awe of it, man. I'm still just kind of shocked that he has that in his toolbox. Here's something I'm not shocked that he's been doing, using his length, but low to the ground, reaching out and stealing that bounce pass on the pick and roll. He's done it several times. Steph behind the back, Draymond finish on the left side. Now here's something funny. They sub JaVale out to end the quarter here. Draymond is thinking lob the whole way. Watch him catch. He's going to throw the lob. Oh, shit, that's Ig, and it's a travel. So, you know, Draymond, you say he sacrificed. His equivalent of shooting a three is making a lob pass or a flashy pass. That's where he gets his glory. That time he had predetermined it, and it just wasn't there. And then Iguodala, second quarter. I feel like this dude hasn't missed a shot since pre-All-Star break. I mean, it's been incredible what he's shooting, man. Look at him put up the stat and make me a liar. But y'all know what I mean. The man's been on fire. And then here's a rare cut to the backside from David West. OG uses the body on the rookie. See, look at this lob. This is like the equivalent of Steph with the behind-the-back three. Draymond gets a lot of glory out of that. That's a great pass. But, you know, Washington was game. Look at them disrespect Markieff Morris, the better twin, wide open from three. And they hung around even though they were wary. A long Western Conference road trip for Washington. Markieff probably got a gun on him right now. One of the last few goons in the NBA. And then Wall, man, he's put on some weight in his career. But look at him plant from 2 feet from the half circle and then finish the Superman layup. He was relatively quiet, though. And then Steph, this is the rhythm we didn't see. Remember questioning if he's all the way back? He's all the way back, y'all. You see the rhythm. And then, like I said, Beal did work on him. Draymond, the help defense. And then Iguodala straight up disrespects the laws of basketball, passing up the dunk for Steph's 6-3 of the half. And this is what we've been doing to teams lately, hitting them with a gut punch going into the half, man. And it's just been demoralizing, particularly at home in Oracle. One more play before the half. I told y'all the man had a master's. Look at that off the glass with the spin. Second half, Clay, more itchy trigger finger. He loves to start quarters with the three ball, and I'd love to see his percentage on it. I'm willing to venture it's about 70%. Then a P-Mac sighting. He's kind of fallen out of the rotation, slithers to the hoop with a nice finish. Barnes has really taken his minutes. And then Clay, look at Beal's kind of demoralized. He's like, man, it's too late. Pulls up from 35 in his face. I'm starting to run out of adjectives to describe the chef, though. Look at this scooping floater. Take another look at it. It's from almost behind the backboard. So at this point, you know what I mean, he feels like he can do anything on the court, so he pretty much does. Take a look at the up and under. That's his patented scoop through to the other side, holding up the hand, and we're just running him out of the building at Oracle, dancing. He gets the switch he wants. Why not? 9 3-pointers, 42 points on the night from the chef. Now, we did take our foot off the pedal in the fourth quarter here. The second unit lets these young guys cut it to 10. Kerr needs a timeout. And then David West just set up camp in his sweet spot. Hit a couple jumpers, made a couple nice defensive plays. Look at Clay almost tear his taint. Still gets it back to D West in the sweet spot, who really has just been amazing this last 2 weeks. And then Draymond looking for the triple-double. Barnes gets it right back to him, 3-ball, and he gets it in a non-Westbrook fashion, actually within the rhythm of the game. And then I love this. Matt Barnes, no chill. This is the mentality of champions in dominance. We're not going to let them breathe for a second, not even in a 20-point rout. And this young Washington team took exception to it, particularly Brandon Jennings. Look at him with the two-handed push here. JaVale's trying to get a three ball on him. And, you know, there's a code in basketball. You don't run the score up. But I still love the mentality, and I think Kerr's all the way with it. It's like, we're not going to let teams breathe for 1 second, even with 6 seconds left on the clock. Then their young boy Kelly Oubre trying to get in Steph's face. Like I said before a few videos ago, there's levels to the shit, young boy. Shout out Meek. And, you know, they pull him away like Steph, like, man, chill out. You ain't can't talk to us, man. So we got Minnesota Tuesday, then Phoenix on Wednesday. The magic number is 3 to clinch the #1 seed going into the playoffs. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm out, y'all.